Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentle beings, to another exciting episode of Let's Play Star Fox Adventures. I'm Gamma, and in the previous episode, we were introduced to characters that had absolutely nothing to do with Star Fox. We were introduced to a female protagonist-type character named Crystal, who, while searching for the reason for her parents' death, came across a distress signal and went to a dinosaur-inhabited planet and kind of got mixed up in some shenanigans, and then she kind of got stuck inside of a crystal somehow. It's, pretty messed up. And now Fox is heading over there because he got a mission from General Pepper. You see, the whole thing that's been going on with Fox in the gang lately is not a whole lot. This game takes place roughly 8 years after the end of Star Fox 64, so the galaxy has been kind of at peace for a while now, and it's gotten so bad to the point where Falco got bored and left, which is why he was nowhere to be seen in the cutscene previously, and, yeah. He ain't nowhere here. So yeah, these are the pieces of Dinosaur Planet that have apparently been torn from its surface. We can't exactly go there yet because we've got to go to the main planet and talk to some Earthwalkers, as per General Pepper's instructions. So why don't we get to that, shall we?
General Pepper here! Your mission takes place on Thorntail Hollow. Locate the Queen of the Earthwalker tribe. She will help you further. Pepper out!
Affirmative, General. Andross won't have his way with me.
To reach Dinosaur Planet.
Oh wait, Andross isn't here. Yeah, this is a little. This is a little weird. This is how they kind of make it feel a little bit more like a Star Fox game. We've got R-Wing sections. Fairly decent R-Wing sections too, if we're being honest, except those things kind of remind me of the starfish mines from Aquas, except they don't explode, they just shoot lasers. And they're mean. Also, well, I can shoot the items. What force field, though? Gotta get my bombs. Gotta shoot all the asteroids. This is the asteroid field, after all. At least that's the asteroid field music. I'm out of bomb. Yeah. Oh no! I missed a gold ring! Shit! Shit bananas! I broke some of them. Yeah, keep going. Screw you. I failed! I didn't get all the gold rings, even though I only needed to get one.
You did it, Fox! The force field is down! It's safe for you to land! Slip me out!
Hey, even though I didn't get all the rings, I still managed to get second place on the leaderboard. Take that! Exclamation point times 3. Ooh. Yeah, I've played this game a handful of times, so whatever. I have no shame. Come on. Thorntail Hollow. This looks nice and peaceful. Man, that R-Wing is super detailed looking.
Great flying, Fox! For a moment I thought you weren't gonna make it.
Very funny, sir.
I know! Now, on to business! By pressing the start button, you will open your communicator. Choose who you wish to speak to, and then press the A button to contact one of us. Each team member will give you different information. It's not being tested in action, so give it a try as soon as I've finished. And don't forget, you're looking for the Queen Earthwalker. Try talking to those Thorntail guys. Slippy is preparing a translator device, but until it's ready, he'll translate for you.
Okay, General. But what about a weapon? Why couldn't I bring my blaster?
It It's always the same with you, Fox. Shoot first, ask questions later. This mission is about saving the planet, not blowing it up. It requires a different tactic. Try using your head.
Yeah, very funny, sir. Fox out.
So yeah, now we're back here on this planet, and this R-Wing looks detailed as fuck, and I love it. R-Wing has seen better days. Yeah, that's the other thing too. We've actually got quite a handful of options for our little display on the bottom left of the screen. That's our PDA, which for some reason you can turn off, except I'm not exactly sure why you would ever want to. We're gonna keep that stuff on. So yeah, we can get maps, which will show up there. We can also get item information by switching it on the D-pad, or we can also get a radar, which will come in handy in a little bit. First and foremost, we kinda have to get our stuff done. Before we do that, though, let's actually take a look at that communication tool that General Pepper mentioned that has apparently been untested in the field. I don't know how that works. So yeah, here we can actually talk to our team as well as General Pepper, and each one of them actually does serve a useful purpose. General Pepper here will give you your mission details.
General Pepper here. I'll display your current mission status.
As you can tell, we don't really have a whole lot done here yet. There are...
Highlight an object and press the A button for information.
Yeah, no, I'm getting to that, buddy. So yeah, we've got a bag that has nothing in it. We've got this weird bunny Raichu-looking thing. We've got these, whatever they are.
You can't get a report on something you do not have. Pull yourself together, Fox.
I like this rendition of General Pepper.
Fox, if you want to be paid, you'd better get on with the job.
Holy crap, man, I'm just looking at my mission deets. Hold on. We got a bunch of question marks over here. I wonder what these things are.
You can't. What are you doing, Fox? You need to collect this first.
Also, this menu looks super cool. It's like the GameCube.
Push left on
Which
the
is
C-stick to view the
which is kind of appropriate considering that this is on the GameCube, but seriously, it looks super cool. This game's got so many good details.
A lot of money resting on this, Fox. Keep up the good work.
Next up, we've got Peppy here, who will give us,
I'll display the world map.
Yeah, exactly. He shows us the map. We've got quite a lot of locations to explore, naturally.
You're not finished here yet, Fox. If you're stuck, contact Slippy.
I'm getting to him in a short moment. And we've also got more question marks. These are going to be occupied by maps very shortly.
Keep going, Fox. You're doing good. Peppy out.
And lastly, we've got Slippy, who, unlike the main series games, is a lot less useless here because he is not out in the field getting chased by every single enemy that has ever been born. And in this game, he actually will give you hints on what to do next if you ever get stuck. It's super handy.
Hi, Fox. It's Slippy. Seems like you need some help.
Hi, Fox. I'll be here to help you if you ever get stuck. And I guess if you're talking to me, well, you must be stuck already. You need to find a weapon of some sort. Look out for something sticking out of the ground.
Hope that helps you, Fox. Slippy out.
Very specific, Slippy. Yeah, usually his hints are pretty helpful if you're unsure of where to go. There is something sparking over here. What is going on here? What is that? Oh, hey, look! Crystal Staff, a weapon of magical power. Well, it's not like anyone else is using it. Whoa. If you are receiving this message, then I am in great danger. The staff you hold in your hands is a powerful weapon. You must learn to use it wisely. It will give you guidance when its powers can be used. My staff's main use is in combat, and in time, your skills may grow. Try different actions to unleash its powerful attacks. You can also use it to explore the world around you. Try lifting rocks or knocking items out of trees. I'm sure that you will find it very useful. Take care of my staff, and it will take care of you. That's kind of weird, so you can have messages recorded onto this thing? This is a nifty future staff. I don't know, I think Fox looks cool with a staff. These are bomb spore plants. Find a way to make that explode, and it will throw out bomb spores. Collect these spores as they will become very useful when you need to get through solid walls. Though when you plant a spore, it will not, though you must plant a spore, though when you plant a spore, it will not throw out any more spores. Gotcha. So now that we've got this staff, we can whack things. Like trees. Yeah. You know what else we can do? We can whack dinosaurs. Yeah. Take that. I'm part of the problem. I am a dino oppressor. Ha ha ha. Come at me, dinosaur SJWs. Alright, so, now we just kind of wander around. This place is pretty. And I know I've said this previously, but the music in this game is beauty-fucking-full. I love it. I believe it is courtesy of David Wise, who was also the guy who composed the Donkey Kong Country soundtrack. Woot! Uh-oh. Scary dudes. It's time to use my staff in combat. Hello, giant crystal head. Holy shit. So yeah, this is very Zelda-ish in terms of just how it functions. You can L target, and then you can push the direction that you wish to push, and then your A button, which is for the staff, and you can perform various attacks, including this very basic move, which you pretty much always use all the time. This side move, which is kind of different. You can be fancy and do stuff like this! Yeah, take that, you. And except that move is amazingly weak for some reason. And then, of course, you can do fun stuff like this. And that's also weaker for some reason. Why are all the cooler looking attacks weak? And defeating the... Oh. This message will only play if my staff feels that you are ready to become its master. Before the staff becomes your own, you must learn to see and feel its call. Follow its call to see what lies beneath. So really, all I had to do is beat up a couple of dinosaurs and all of a sudden this thing is just like, hey, you're my master now. I accept you. I mean, at least in Titanfall, I actually had to spend a good amount of time inside of BT before he decided, you know what, we really are a good pair. Titanfall was awesome! If you haven't seen my playthrough of that, go check it out, and then go get it yourself, because it's freaking rad. Anywho, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I am going over here. Not over here. Where the heck did I put that secret entrance? Oh, it might actually be over here. It is over here. Fuck you, you stupid mushrooms. Those things are gonna become an annoyance. And now the staff is glowing green and my controller's rumbling, which means that there is a secret here. A secret that we can prod open like so. And It makes a little cartoon wee 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 noise, and then we can just jump down. Wee. This is a magic cave. It has magical items in it. And we're stuck in here now. Shit. Oh, you picked up a staff energy gem. They come in many different values and are used to power the staff upgrades. Once chopped down, walk over to them and pick them up. Even though that one didn't come from a tree, that one was just kind of lying there. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where exactly the staff came from, but Crystal had it. Maybe she got it from somebody here because, yeah, this planet is kind of rich with these weird plants that just so happen to have gems that can power this thing. It's a little weird, I think. Yeah, we're just kind of trapped in here now. There is nothing we can do to leave, so we'll just have to stay here and wade in the pool for a little bit. Yep. This is the life. This is indeed the life of a fox. Alright, enough of that. The time to actually do the thing that we're supposed to do here, and that is to jump over here. I did not jump on it that time. And then we just kind of do the Highlander thing where we just kind of, there can be only one, even though there's a staff. I have the power? Yeah, I have the power, works better. Alrighty, here we go. You have collected your first staff upgrade, the Fire Blaster. With its power, with power from the staff's energy crystals, it can be used for many tasks. Move the C-stick to activate the menu and highlight the upgrade, then press A to use it. If you need to use it quickly, assign it to the Y button for instant access. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, you can hotkey a single item or ability in this game. It's a little less efficient than an Ocarina of Time, but in all fairness, a lot of the other buttons are kind of used for different things, so it's a little understandable. Anywho, our first task is to open this gate by firing our brand new Fire Blast attack at this little panel. That opens the door, and it opens up all kinds of avenues for us as we explore this strange planet that seems to be conveniently constructed with these, with this device in mind. It's quite strange. Lighting, though. That looks pretty. All right, let's get up there. Oh boy. Here comes annoyances like nothing else. These flying bird things are the worst. They will always chip damage off of you unless you preemptively shoot them down. And not hit... Was it hitting the sign? I think it was hitting the sign. God damn it, there you go. They make bat noises when they die, by the way. Hello, Mr. Thorntail. Not now. You're a pleasant fellow. I'm sure you have no relevance ever. Ever. How are you, friend? Do you like my magic plants? They will give your staff energy and allow you to use its extra abilities. You do have the staff, don't you? Anywho, chop them down and collect the energy that they drop. And don't worry, they'll soon grow back. Yeah, this staff has had to have been made here. And this can't be the only one, considering that this world seems to be built around it, but you'll see more evidence of that later. Nothing to see here. Just this tree. If you want some real help, you should go and look around the store. It's over there, through that doorway. Go down inside and look around. I'm sure there are lots of items for you to buy. That shopkeeper is a dick. We'll learn more about that in a moment, but first... Hello there, friend. To the side of me, you will see a circle of rocks. If you're very strong, you can try to lift them. Once a rock has been lifted high enough, watch carefully at what happens next. Sounds like something that we should do. Hello, stranger. I am a Thorntail. Scales has unleashed his army of Sharpclaw upon us. They have taken the Queen Earthwalker and locked the doors. We are very worried about her safety. Let me give you some advice about our world. All around us are many trees, some which contain dumbledang pods, a lovely tasty fruit. Try finding a way to knock them out of the tree. They are a great source of energy. Go and speak to the other Thorntails. They'll have much more for you to learn. Now I'm going to go to sleep because this game's day-night cycle is really quick. So yeah, I believe that's all of the talking to that we can do at the moment. So why don't we go and shoot this panel. Boop. Oh. She does not sound like she's in a good way. Let's go see what's up.
Is anybody there? Are you okay? My name is Fox McCloud, and you must be the Queen Earthwalker.
No lorud no kadu, ve uwe, Moshe, Prince Tricky Keog Rootsuf Kehot Rokio Sharp Claws.
What?
Kubot Ki Ice Mountain.
Did you get that, Slippy?
You've got to go to the Ice Mountain and rescue her son, the Prince Tricky.
Nice name.
That face.
Hey, lady, I'll bring your son back to you. Can you give me some directions?
Fine, I'll move over, you bitch.
Uwe Mish Weki Keo Warpstone. Kutso Kutsoj Wuk Feno, Utsujod Uwe Keo.
You've got to talk to that big stone guy. She called him a whoop stone.
That's all I need to know. I'll be back soon, Queen. Don't you worry. Haven't you finished that translator yet?
It's nearly ready, Fox. I just need a bit more time. Slip me out.
Yeah, but see what I mean, though? I mentioned this in the previous video, but whenever they use Dino Speak, like, it sounds like, you can... It sounds like a language that they actually constructed properly, so much to the point where you can actually have the subtitles be translated into Dino Speak, but all of the proper nouns are in English. So it's just really weird. Ko uke bala bird Prince Tricky Azabula Ice Mountain. It's just so ridiculous. Also, because we completed that one objective, we have a happier version of the Thorntail Hollow music happening now. This is kind of an ongoing thing with this place. Usually when you hear this music, it means that everything is fine and nobody is sad. Anywho, let's go and shoot that spore plant because we need its explosives. And we also need to marvel at the brilliance of this item, as we do with every other item. Look at how this thing just kind of glows. This is a bomb spore. It is full of explosive goodness. Did I write this? Find somewhere to plant it and see how it grows. And of course, because I had to watch that animation, I gotta go and hit it again because all the other ones kind of dissolved after touching the ground. Yeah, a little bit of a thing that I gotta mention here is that the beginning portions of this game, like this whole beginning portion, is a little bit of a grind that I'm probably not going to show in full, mainly because it involves buying a lot of things. You don't necessarily have to, but it's a really good thing to do just because you won't have to come back later as a result. And I keep missing one of them. So yeah, now we're starting to collect, like, useful items, and their quantities will show up on the bottom right there. And that's something that always confused me about the intro to this game. That is the whole idea that, like, obviously they were pulling footage, you know, to make the opening reel or whatever, but, like, there are some instances where you can clearly see that they only have maybe, like, one of an assortment of different items that you should have by that point in the game, and they're still there. It just looks really weird, and it always kind of got me curious as a kid, because I always thought, are there ways that you can seriously break this game? I'm a little curious now. Oh, no, you still have normal things to say. Well, you don't have normal things to say yet. That's the other thing, too. This game does that weird thing where sometimes the characters have voices and sometimes they don't. It's oddly enough more prominent during the beginning portions of the game. Anywho, let's go check out what this thing is. Gonna just quickly, gently grab it. This is a scarab. They are the currency of Dinosaur Planet and come in many different values. The more valuable the scarab, the harder it is to catch. Until you find a scarab bag, you can only hold 10 scarabs. How peculiar. Also, one of them ran into me. Cool. What a strange currency. Half of these dinosaurs can't even use it. So it's like, what's the point? Like, these thorntail. Oh, this is a bomb spore plant. This is a bomb spore planting patch. Plant a spore here and see what happens. Alrighty, I'll bite. Wow. But yeah, these things are apparently hard to catch, and they're alive. What kind of messed up currency is that? And how the hell do these thorntails use them? And how do the earthwalkers use them too? They don't have hands, they're triceratopses, as we've clearly seen. So, yeah, let's just, aim here. Using an aiming system that I think was kind of lifted from Jet Force Gemini. And our staff meter is super small during the beginning portions of this. It can get pretty ridiculously long, too. Ooh, let's see what we got here. This isn't really a good time to talk. But if you see any egg snatchers, be sure to get them. Why don't you go and talk to the warpstone? Egg snatchers. That doesn't sound foreboding at all. Or foreshadowy at all. Whatever. So this is a warpstone. Come here. Alrighty. Let's talk to this son of a butt.
Nobody ever brings me gifts anymore!
Really? That's your problem? Also, how are you speaking in English? Whatever, I guess. We'll just have to come back, because I know what we gotta do here. But, you know, just for the sake of funsies, I'll let Slippy tell us.
Hi, Fox. It's Slippy. Seems like you need some help.
It's always good manners to give gifts, Fox. I'm sure that Warpstone fellow would be very happy if you gave him something. Why don't you look around in that store for something you can afford?
Come back when
You mean with all $10 that I have in my possession? Yeah, this part kind of basically serves as the tutorial for the store. Because we gotta go and buy him something specific that he might like. Wonder what a giant stone that's kind of there. I wonder what he would want. Whatever. Also, again, if this is the way to the store, how the heck do the local dinosaurs get down here? They can't climb that. I mean, they could jump down, but how do they get back up? Whatever. The Thorntail store. Completely run by a non-Thorntail, by the way.
Welcome to my store. Feel free to look at the many wonderful items within these walls. I have food, special goods, and many maps. And if you like to play games, then enter the Scarab Room. Yes. Oh, and that's the exit.
Okay. Thanks.
Now, if you find something that you like, then choose that item and we'll discuss a price. Is that clear?
Well...
Good. Now, hurry and choose something. Or get out.
This guy is an immense douchebag, for reasons that will become very clear very shortly.
Hurry and choose something. Or get out.
First off, his attitude is fucking terrible. To where? Whatever, I guess. Okay. I shouldn't go there just yet. So yeah, we've got 3 different departments in this store. We've got food and general items, we've got maps, and we've also got special items. There is where the maps live, there is where the miscellaneous items live, and there is where general supplies live. So where we want to go right now, actually, is over here. Look at all the stuff that he has. A rock candy. Look at that thing. What? 10 scarabs. Alrighty.
You pay this much.
$10? I happen to have $10, but you don't necessarily have to all the time, because this guy allows you the ability to haggle. Except I'm pretty sure that's not going to be enough, so let's try going for 8.
No, that's too low.
Okay, 9?
No, that's too low.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Oh, thanks so much. I always wanted this rock candy. It is a very tasty, sweet rock that would make a great gift. And now we're broke again. So now that we've purchased this thing, we can leave for the time being by going the completely wrong way. There is the exit. Okay, you've got some mad cobwebs going on over here, by the way. Just saying. Again, how is a dinosaur expected to fucking enter that store? Unless the Krazoa built this place. The Krazoa are long dead, so, you know, they've got structures that were still around, and machinery. How did this guy know to move? I mean, I know the Queen Earthwalker roared, but how did this fella know that it was specific to him or her or whatever the fuck it is? Whatever. We can at least give the warp stone his amazingly small rock candy that is probably not going to even come close to filling him. Look at how giant the guy is. No, well, whatever, we can always try. So we break out the inventory and we push A, like so.
Ah, a lovely sweetie.
He's Scottish.
Who dares bother the mighty warp stone?
And grumpy.
1,000 years I've been left alone to rest. What do you want?
Well, can you help us?
Help you? No.
But you're a warp stone. You're supposed to help.
Right. Let's see if I can remember what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know if that's sarcastic or not.
Now, if you push left on the control stick, then I'll send you to one of those warp stone thingies. We'll get back to that in a minute. And if you push forward on the control stick, then you can enter the maze. Now this one's a bit special. When you have collected a Krazoa spirit, then push right on the control stick, and I'll send you to Krazoa Palace. Now, you know what I do, so hurry up and make a choice. If not, then press B so I can get back to sleep.
Huh. How interesting is that? We don't even know what the Krazoa Palace is, yet he's telling us all about it because we are the player and not Fox. Also, how did you almost forget that you're supposed to do these things? I'm pretty sure he didn't forget, but, whatever. Anywho, we were told that we should go to the Ice Mountain, and this dude is just so conveniently able to take us there. So why don't we head on over there?
Are you ready to warp?
As good a time as any. He crushed us, what? At least that's how it looked. And now we're floating in the infinite void. Whee. Look at this place. It is really placey. And a little bit cold for feeling, too.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed. Uh-oh. It's a little Triceratops, man. It's a little Earthwalker. Dude. Dude, why? These guys are freaking violent, man.
Huh?
Well, we gotta put a stop to that now, don't we? Welcome to Ice Mountain. And snow. In general. So, what do we gotta do here? Well, we gotta break open some boxes. Then we gotta avoid being hit by that cannonball. Alright, can't do anything about him just yet. It's a good thing we collected those bomb spore seeds, though. So we can take advantage of it. Whoop. Alright. Wow. That cannonball landed nowhere near me. So here's something a little special right over here. Well, two things that are special. First, there's this thing, obviously, which we gotta pick up. It's our duty to pick everything up. This is a fuel cell. It's used to power the R-Wing. Rob had a few problems getting them down to the surface of Dinosaur Planet. That means they've been scattered around everywhere. You'll need to collect them. You'll need them to enable you to fly to the floating worlds in orbit above the planet. So yeah, we do have to go to the orbiting satellite worlds, obviously, but in order to do that we need fuel, and there's fuel hidden everywhere. Now there's this thing. We also actually saw one in the store, which we'll go back to, but
Show me 20 scarabs, and I'll give you a cheat token.
yes, you can get cheat tokens in this game, which allow you to unlock features among a couple of other things, although I'm not exactly sure if I would say cheat token is the best word for them, because none of the things that they unlock are really cheats. A lot of them are just menu items, like the sound test and the ability to translate the subtitles into dinosaur. It's not the most exciting thing ever. There are a couple of messages that you can get for some of the cheat tokens, which are kind of cool. Little fortunes, basically. I may or may not show those off. Probably will, knowing me. because I do like kind of just getting them for the sake of actually being able to use my scarabs later on, because a lot of the commerce that occurs in this game can occur early on in the game. Also, this fuel barrel is timed, and that was the worst throw ever. The explosions of the fuel barrels are a little inconsistent in terms of just what exactly they're actually able to destroy. Beep, beep. There we go. Now to fight these... What the fuck happened to you? You just fell over. What? These guys love to block. And you don't have as cool of a blocking noise. Listen to this. I mean, it's not terrible, but it doesn't sound as cool as their swordy-sounding blocking sound, which you wouldn't expect a spiked club to make, but whatever. Hey, look at that, a conveniently appearing fireball panel. Okay. That cannon is getting a little obnoxious. No one's controlling the thing. Whatever, gotta go back. Also, I never destroyed the crate over here. Gotta get that 1/4 of health back. Alright. Time to get those baddies! Jesus, guys. Lay off a little bit.
Pick on someone your own size.
Yeah, exactly.
I am Fox McCloud, lead pilot of the Star Fox team. I've come to take the prince back to his home. Hey, wait!
Oh boy. Shit. Time for a speeder bike chase! Alright, this can be a little tricky. No pun intended. Oh, we gotta race these dudes. It's kind of like the desert, the Tatooine chase level in Shadows of the Empire, but a little less janky. Still kinda difficult, though. Well, it's not difficult as much as it is just really easy to mess up, if that makes any sense. So here's hoping that I don't screw it up too badly. Gotta do everything that you can to cut these corners and ram into those sons of bitches so that you can get as much damage on them as possible. That guy's almost done. One more should do it. Okay, I'm overestimating the strength of my speeder bike versus theirs. Okay, there he's... Oh, that stopped me, son of a bitch. I might not make it. I might not make it. Oh god, I might not make it. Also, they drop mines. Ooh, I am so far behind this guy. And I'm also running into everything. Yeah. I ain't making it. Oh, he was waiting for me. And that guy somehow survived. Great. You know, what sense does that make? They didn't even actually, like, approach Tricky. They were just kind of standing near the ledge, and I was caught off guard by that. What? Whatever. Where did they get the speeder bikes, though? I want to know where the Sharpclaw get their vehicles, because they've got, like, a speeder bike and a dropship. Either the Krazoa had some really good tech, like Chozo quality tech, for those who you know the Metroid stuff, or they are space pirates? I don't know. But these two guys are clumped together. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. So if I can just cut these corners and get ahead of them. The best place to try to to get ahead of them and hit them is when you go to these super narrow, like, places. I may have gone the long way. I may have gone the long way. I may have gone the long way. Shit! Bum 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 bum. We're trying to defeat. Oh shit! Hey, at least that time it actually looked a little bit more like they were ahead of me and were actually moving ahead of me. Whatever. Yeah, I did not. Like I said, this game isn't difficult, but there are just random little parts that I kind of suck at. Whatever, third time's the charm, right? Just gotta be really careful of those bombs. Also, it's just really easy to crash off of things. Oof. Ah, yes, there we go. That is how you do. Now that that one guy is toast, I can focus entirely on this son of a dinosaur's butt. That's right. Eat metal bike. Aha! So long as you don't rubber band, I should be good. Aha! I did not have to defeat you. I just had to beat you. That doesn't make much sense. I'm sorry. I'm trying to concentrate. Yeah, handling sucks. Whatever, we beat him this time. Oh, jeez. Oh! Hey, that other guy got up.
Ue sizbu aku kutsuk fudu, e uet rovekwat rodan. What? Ue sizbu aku kutsuk fudu, e uet rovekwat rodan.
I can't understand you.
But he can understand you?
Ue sizbu at hot spring, or you'd be frozen by now.
Why, you little...
Hey, I wouldn't if I were you. My dad's a king earthwalker, and he'll bash you up.
I don't think he'll be doing any bashing. He's been captured.
He's dead.
I've been sent to rescue you.
He's been captured?
That's right. It was your mother that sent me to find you.
Is she okay?
She'll be just fine. But we need to get you home.
She'll be just fine. He actually seemed really unsure of that, and he was like, no, I'm pretty sure she's dying. You know what? She'll be just fine. Also, I don't think anybody told you about the King Earthwalker. So how do you know he's been captured? I don't know. Like I said, there are some inconsistencies, largely as a consequence of being rewritten from a completely different game, but whatever. I do believe, however, that this is where we're going to cut off. So, yeah, what's going to happen next? Will we be able to make it back to Thorntail Hollow? Is the Queen Earthwalker actually going to be fine, or is Fox actually talking out of his ass? Will Tricky complain about being hungry? I think he already is. All of those answers to those questions and more will be answered and revealed and witnessed and experienced and all of that jazz on the next exciting episode of Let's Play Star Fox Adventures. Till then, take care. Shut up, Tricky.